Does it work? Yes? No? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Apparently. Okay, so lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and rolled outward. Roll the arms outward. Palm of the hand facing the sky. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Slide the shoulder blades toward the waist and pull the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your spine. Move gently the chin toward the base of the throat. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back. The muscles of your back. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer? Or pauses, inhalation, exhalation, in between exhalation and inhalation, a small moment where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Isn't one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long but easy breath. Feel your ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation and gently closer to each other with every exhalation. Observe your belly moving freely. Allow your belly to move freely with every breath. With every inhalation, Your navel move up with every exhalation. Your navel move down toward the spine. Keep a long but easy breath. With every inhalation, expand just a tiny bit more your body, both belly and chest. Feel just a tiny bit of tension rising in order to create space within your body. So feel the muscles of your chest working toward the end of the inhalation in order to expand your chest. Observe your belly. When you exhale, observe the muscles of your belly activating toward the end of the exhalation in order to push the air out, to breathe deeper. So inhale and exhale slowly but deeply. Inhale and exhale. Keep a long but easy breath. From your next breath, start holding the breath just for a brief moment at the end of the inhalation. So inhale deeply, feeling your body expanding, feeling the muscles of your rib cage working in order to create space. And then hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your body and exhale freely. Inhale deeply, hold, relax your body, still holding your breath, and then exhale. If there's any feeling, emotion rising, observe, become a witness of your feelings and emotions. Inhale, hold, relax while holding, and exhale. 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale deeply, feeling the muscles of your rib cage working in order to create space. At the end of the inhalation, hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your body. Observe, become a witness, and exhale. And one more time. Inhale, hold, while holding, relax. And exhale. Go back to a normal breath, not controlled. And even there, observe, become a witness of your own breath. Observe your breath becoming light and subtle. Observe your body, moving just a tiny bit now. Now I want you to focus on the exhalation. So inhale, exhale deeply. And toward the end of the exhalation, use your abdominal muscles to push the air out. Go to your maximum. If it's easier for you, you can also exhale from the mouth. At the end of this forced exhalation, hold your breath. And like we did before, while holding your breath, relax your body. The more your exhalation will be deep, forced, the more you will feel the diaphragm moving up when you hold your breath and relax the body. Inhale. Even if you can hold your breath with empty lungs just for 1 second, it's perfect. Just focus on the feelings around your diaphragm. I want you to feel the diaphragm moving into the rib cage. If you exhale deeply enough, inhale, exhale deeply. Use the abdominal muscles, use your rib cage muscles to push the air out at your very maximum. Hold your breath and relax the body. Even if it's just for 1 second, feel the diaphragm moving up. Inhale whenever you need to. The deeper you will exhale, the shorter you can hold your breath. And it's perfect. Just focus on feeling the diaphragm moving. One more time at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale deeply using the muscles of your body to push the air out at your very maximum. Then hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax the body. Even if it's just for 1 second, feel the diaphragm moving. And then go back to a normal breath. Feel your breath becoming again light and subtle. And now we're going to start from the exercise that we just did to force the movement of the diaphragm. Again, it can be just for 1 second, but I want you to feel the diaphragm. So what we're going to do is inhaling, exhaling as deep as you can, using the muscles of your body to push the air out. There you hold your breath. You feel the diaphragm already moving passively, and actively, I wanted to lift the diaphragm up, creating a sort of vacuum in your lungs, even if it's just for 1 second. And then go back to a normal breath. Inhale, exhale as deep as you can, pushing the air out. Hold your breath, relax the belly, and feel the diaphragm moving. And there, activate the muscles to create a vacuum on your lungs, feeling the diaphragm moving up even more. Go back to normal breath. We're going to do it 2 more times. Do it at your own pace. Just focus not on the length that you can hold your breath. This is really not important, but on the movement of the diaphragm. And actually, the shorter will be your breath hold, the better will be, because it means that you emptied your lungs to a deeper level. One last time. Inhale. Exhale as deep as you can, pushing the air out, using the muscles of your body. Hold your breath, relax the belly, and observe already, passively moving the diaphragm. And then take action and move the diaphragm up. Pull the diaphragm up, creating a vacuum in your lungs. And go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Now, inhale, hold your breath. And while holding your breath, I want you to push the air into the belly, pushing then the diaphragm down, and relax. You may feel some weird tensions around the diaphragm with this exercise, and it's all good. We're gonna do it 2 more times. So inhale, hold, and push the belly out. Push the air into the belly, and relax. You may even feel, when you push the air down into the belly, you may even feel some tensions around your collarbones. It can happen. Inhale, hold, push the belly out, push the air into the belly. And relax. Go back to a normal breath. Observe your belly moving freely and lightly now. Observe your breath that become light and subtle. Observe then the quantity of air that you really need to live, which is not a lot. Become aware of your body and of your breath. Now bend your knees. Bring your feet closer to the buttocks. And put your arms in cactus pose, so with the elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearm parallel to each other. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips just a tiny bit. The back is still down on the ground. So it's just the buttocks that lift just a tiny bit. Squeeze your butt and down. Lift the front part of your feet, so stay just on the heels. Inhale. With the exhalation, push the heels down on the ground, lifting your hips. Relax your belly. Activate your glutes. Keep the belly relaxed. And down. Now, put your toes down on the ground, lift your heels. Inhale. And with the exhalation, lift your buttocks. Squeeze your butt.
Relax your belly. And down. Now keeping the left foot down on the ground, lift your right leg. Interlace the hands behind your right leg. And really gently, really softly, saturating your legs. But don't go to your maximum. Find the position where you can feel that your body is starting to work, but it's not yet to your maximum. Your breath is relaxed, but it's kind of easy to stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your right leg, put your right foot down on the ground, lift the left leg, interlace the hands behind your left leg, and really gently start straightening your left leg. But again, find this easy compromise where you can feel that your body is starting to work, but it's not yet at your maximum. Your breath is completely relaxed. And it can ideally stay there for ages. Now bend your left leg. Roll on your right side. Push with the left hand and sit in Dandasana. So keep your legs straight. Keep your spine straight. Keep your feet flexed. Good. Now, from this position, arms completely relaxed, so you can put it on your laps or on your lap, or you can put it just next to the hips, but without pushing the hands against the ground. So whatever is more comfortable for you. Focus on your feet and start pushing your heels forward and the toes toward you. While doing so, start activating your quadriceps, pushing the legs down. Keep your spine straight. Keep on pushing the heels forward and the toes toward you. Deep breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax the legs, round your spine. Walk forward with your hands, but again, without going to your maximum. Find the compromise where you can find a position where you can ideally stay for ages. So kind of comfortable, more comfortable than usual. Just stay there, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, observe, take note of this level, that is. Since we're going to do it also a few times later, I wanted you to kind of take a measurement of your position. So if you want to, you can try and walk with your hands toward the feet, but still keeping the position comfortable. Just to measure this comfortable position. And then come back up. Bend your right leg. Grab your right foot. Push your left heel forward and the toes towards you. Push the left leg down on the ground. Lean back. And again, still finding the compromise, the gentle compromise. Start straightening your right leg. Find the position where it's still comfortable.
Keep on pushing the left heel forward and the toes toward you. And change leg. So straighten your right leg. Push the right heel forward and the toes toward you. Right thigh pushing down. Bend your left leg. Interlace the hands around your left foot. Lean back and start straightening your leg. Again, finding the easy compromise. Stay there, 3 breaths. And relax. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, widen your feet as wide as the mat. Tilt your hip forward, keep your spine straight. Walk forward with your hands toward the feet, but still keeping the spine straight. So lift the sternum, look right forward, push the heel forward, push the toes toward you, push the thighs down. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. Keep your legs really active, quadricep really active. Now round your spine and go a little bit down, even more. Still keeping the legs really active, the quadriceps really active, pushing the legs down, pushing the heels forward and the toes toward you. So without compromising the actions of the legs, round your spine. And come back up. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana. So base of the feet touching, knees opening to the side. Keep your knees roughly at 90 degrees. So with the feet quite far away from your pubis. If you can, grab your ankles. Tilt your hip forward and push your belly forward. Push your chest forward. Lift gently your chin. Keep on pushing the front part of your body forward. Let shoulders and head gently back. Arching the spine, especially on the upper part. Stay there. Now round your spine. Relax the arms, the hands. Close your eyes and surrender. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Bend your knees. Walk back with your feet. And lift your tibias. Find balance. Draw the arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and stay there. 3 breaths. Breathe as much as you can from the nose in order to relax your body. If the breath is relaxed, the mind will be more relaxed. Cross your legs, but keeping your legs crossed quite open. So check your legs, and I want you to have the inner legs, so the legs closer to the hips, with the shin parallel to the hip. And the other leg moving forward, so the knee more open than 90 degrees. Flex your feet. Put your hands in front of the knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Create circles with the hips along the spine. First on one side, without compromising your legs, your feet, your ankles. Turn also on the other side. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, twist to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right knee, right hand down on the ground with a really light touch. Use the two hands to twist a little bit deeper. Look behind your right shoulder, 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back to center and go to the left. So twist your torso to the left, right hand outside of your left knee, left hand down on the ground with a really light touch. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down and twist. Look behind your left shoulder, 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, come back to the starting position. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. First on one side and then on the other side. And still keeping the inner shin parallel to the line of the hip. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward. And even there, find your comfortable working position. So find the position where you're going to feel that your body is working, is stretching. This position can be kind of challenging. But I want you to feel, to stop in a position that you can hold for several breaths. Keep your breath relaxed. If you want to use your arms to give a bit of support, you can. Last moments. Now round your spine and go all the way down. But using as much as you can the gravity, not the force, not the muscle or force. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back up. Change the crossing of your legs. But again, check to have the inner chin, no, shin, yeah. Parallel to the hip, flex your feet, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, create circles with the hips on the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Still keeping the position of the legs. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and twist to the left. Put your right hand outside of your left knee, left hand down on the ground. Light touch. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and twist. Look behind your left shoulder, 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back to the center and twist to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right knee, right hand down on the ground behind your buttocks with a really light touch. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down and twist. Look behind your right shoulder, 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back to center and again create circles with the hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Keep your spine straight. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip forward, And find your comfortable position, comfortable working position. So find a compromise where you can feel that your body is working, but your breath is still relaxed, and you can stay there for several breaths. Find your own compromise. Listen to the messages of your body. Last moments. Now round your spine and go all the way down. Surrender. Three breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back up. Put your feet close to each other. Put your knees close to each other. Put your hands behind your buttocks with your fingers pointing back. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward, pushing the chest forward and up. And squeeze the legs together, activating the inner legs. 3 breaths. And relax. Cross your legs, lean forward, and enter tabletop position. Put your hands right under the shoulders. Check to have your arms parallel to each other and vertical. And now really gently start tilting your hip forward and back. Forward and back gently. Just feel your belly and on the spine changing when you tilt your hip forward and back. Just become aware of this movement. Once you're aware of the movement, take control. Tilt your hip even more. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Push your chin forward and up. I want you to feel a gentle stretch also on your neck, on your throat. And relax. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. And again, tilt your hip forward. So stretching your belly, your chest. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Lift your chin. Stretch your neck and throat. And relax. Create circles with your hips and the spine. We're going to do it one more time. And I want you to pay attention on how when you start stretching your throat and neck, you may feel also your belly stretching. And now again, tilt the hip forward. Your belly may stretch, may feel the stretch already in this position. But now, move the shoulders away from the ears, lift your head, move your chin up and forward, and observe if something changes, also the feelings around your belly. And relax. Create circles again with your hips and upper spine, first on one side, and then on the other side. Widen your feet as wide as the mat.
Tuck your toes under, inhale, and with the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. And down. We're going to do Adho Mukha Svanasana exactly in the same way, but adding just a tiny movement. I want you to move your buttocks up and slightly back. So the pressure of the hands against the ground can be a little bit deeper. The shoulders can lift just a tiny bit in order to push with the hands against the ground. Imagine really that you want to move your sacrum up and back, stretching as much as you can your spine. So starting in tabletop position, check to have the arms parallel to each other. Put your feet as wide as the mat, tuck your toes under, inhale. With the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Once in Adho Mukha Svanasana, focus on your belly, on your buttocks, and push the buttocks back and up. 3 breaths. And relax. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale. With the exhalation, Adho Mukha Svanasana, push the buttocks back and up, back and up. But now try also and relax a little bit your shoulders. Finding a compromise between the movement of the buttocks back and up and the shoulders a little bit more relaxed. Good. Now walk back with your hands. Bend gently your knees and come up. Hands on the waist. Move the hands a little bit back toward the lumbar spine. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, and smile. Because it's always better if we smile. And keeping the spine straight, start tilting your hip forward, keeping the leg straight. Move the chin forward. And stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Right leg forward, left leg back. Keep the legs straight. Check to have the feet pointing forward. If you need to, you can always do this exercise with something stable next to you. So you can put your hands to something stable like a wall. Put your hands on the waist, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, move the hands gently back. Move the two elbows closer to each other. If the balance is a little bit odd today, you can move your feet a little bit more toward the edge of the mat. It will be a little bit more stable. But check the alignment of the hips. Keep the hips squared. Push your big toes down, tilt your hip forward. Look forward. Activate your right quadricep. Keep your spine straight to start with. Now move your hands on the right leg and slide the hands toward the foot or toward the ground. If you can touch the ground kind of easily, then keep your hands down on the ground, round your spine, and move the head toward the leg. If it's a little bit too hard, keep your hands wherever is comfortable for you, but bend your elbows and move the torso toward the leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend gently your right leg, push with your right foot against the ground and lift your torso. Change leg, the right leg back, left leg forward. Check to have the 2 feet pointing forward, hands on the waist. Move the hands a little bit back, move the elbows closer to each other. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Smile. Push with the big toes down on the ground. Activate your left thigh, tilt your hip forward, and keep on going down. Stop with your spine parallel to the ground just for a few breaths. Now put your hands over the left leg and slide toward the foot. If it's comfortable for you, you can put your hands down on the ground. Move the chest toward the leg, the head toward the leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend gently the left leg, push with your left foot down on the ground and come up. Okay. The legs wide for Trikonasana. Hands on the waist. Create circles with your hips along the spine, keeping the legs straight. First on one side, and then on the other side. Roll your right leg outward, left leg inward. Keep your legs straight and active. Push your right big toe down on the ground. Lift your pubis, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back, belly in. Download your belly. Now, start leaning to the right, tilting your hip to the right first, and then keep on leaning down. When you reach your maximum, wherever it is, put your right hand in contact with your right leg. Lift the left arm. Push your left shoulder back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, bend gently your right leg and come up. On the other side, so roll the left leg outward, right leg inward. Push your big toe, left big toe down. Roll the arms outward, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push your hands back, belly in. Keep the shoulders aligned with the long side of the mat. Now tilt your hip to the left and start leaning down to the left. When you reach your maximum, keep the left hand in contact with your left leg. Lift your right arm up. Move the shoulders away from the ears and stay. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend your left leg. Push and come up. Create circles with your hips along the spine again. Hands on one side and then on the other side. Roll with your right leg outward again. Roll with your left leg
inward again. But now I want to move the left leg a little bit more closer to the edge of the mat. Keep your hips squared, aligned as much as you can with your short side of the mat. Good. Now, bend just a tiny bit your left leg. Tilt your hip forward, slide with your hands on the right leg and go all the way down. Keep your right knee bent. Put your hands down on the ground. Okay. Now, walk forward with your left foot. Walk forward with your hands. Now, if you want to, you can also put fists against the ground. Lean forward. Start lifting your right leg and straighten your left one. Keep your hips squared for 3 breaths. And with your left leg parallel to the ground. At the end of the 3rd breath, roll your left leg outward and lift your leg higher. Move the chest toward the right leg and stay there. 3 breaths. Good. Beautiful. And down. Starting position. So bend your right leg. Move the left foot down. And again, shift the weight on both legs and come back up. Change leg. Left leg forward, right leg back. Keep the hips squared to start with. Bend gently your left knee. Tilt your hip forward, slide with your hands down on the ground. Okay, there. Lean forward. Move your hands a little bit forward. Start lifting your right leg. Keep the right leg parallel to the ground. Keep your hips squared. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, roll the right leg outward and lift the leg. Move the chest toward the left leg. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back to the starting position. So bend your left leg, lower your right leg, push with your left leg and come up. Good, beautiful. Keep your hips just a tiny bit wider than your hips, hands on the waist. Bend gently your knees just a tiny bit and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now straighten your legs. Again, just a tiny bit wider than your hips. Put your hands on your legs, on your thighs. Tilt your head forward, look forward, and slide with your hands toward your feet. Keep on looking forward. Keep the spine straight. While you reach your maximum, wherever it is, stay there for 3 breaths with your spine completely straight. 3 breaths. Better if you smile. At the end of the third breath, still keeping the legs straight and active. Round your spine. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. And go all the way down. 3 breaths. If you can activate the muscles of your thighs, your quadriceps, it would be amazing. Last moments. Now, gently bend your knees. Put your hands down on the ground and go down. Tabletop position. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine. Stretch your belly to the chin. Exhale, tilt your head backward. Push with your hands against the ground. Round your spine and look at your belly. Inhale, tilt your head forward. Arch your spine. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Look forward. Exhale, round your spine. And look at your belly. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Now sit in Dandasana. Push your heels forward and the toes towards you. Thighs down on the ground. Start rounding your spine, but in a comfortable position. And stay there. Find this position where you can sail for ages, where you can feel that your body is working, but it can still stay in a kind of relaxed way. 3 more breaths. Lengthen the exhalation. Really slowly come back up. Now bend your knees. Lower your torso. Put your feet kind of close to the buttocks. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground to lift just a tiny bit your hips. Shoulder blades remain down on the ground. It's just the hips lifting just a tiny bit. Relax your belly. And lower your buttocks again. Gonna do it one more time. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Tilt your hip backward and lift just a tiny bit your buttocks. Stay there. And relax. Now take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. Just find your comfortable position. If you need a blanket, just feel free to take it. Sweatshirt, socks. In a few minutes, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose till that moment. Just relax. Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtin vadanam udvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor mukshiyam amrita Om Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtin vadanam udvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor mukshiyam amrita Om Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtin vadanam udvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor mukshiyam amrita. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment. For pushing with your left hand and sit in a comfortable position for the chant of the 3 So keep your spine straight. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down, eyes closed, face, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put our hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.